Well, despite some of my prior concerns and the reality of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, I've had a thoroughly enjoyable time in the state of Qatar, taking advantage of that world-famous Arab hospitality. I've been staying in Old Al Ghanim, where I'm speaking to you from right now in my hotel room. Yeah, it's a more rough and ready part of Doha, I feel. Not the most affluent area of the city, but I like it. Yeah. The metro here is fantastic. I think they only completed it last year. Cheap to use, gets you around Doha real easy. Or even as far south as Al Wakra, which is a smaller city. Yeah, I've been south and north on the trains. It starts to feel more barren as you travel out of the city centre. You look around at the flat land, flats in all directions, and you understand that essentially you're in a desert. When you're in the centre though, the West Bay area or near to the DECC metro, it's skyscrapers, it's fancy shopping centres, it's five-star hotels, it's a playground for the wealthy. As far as the pace of life goes, from where I've been and what I've been seeing, it's very laid back and slow on the streets. Yeah. But all around, wherever you go, there seems to be some sort of construction work going on. As big as it is already, Doha is a rapidly expanding city. Even though it's not summer here in West Asia, the sun is hot, so sunscreen is necessary if you're a pale skin like myself. Plenty of good places to eat. If you're a cinephile, is that a word? Cinemaphile, like myself, you won't be disappointed. Yeah. If you want to drink alcohol, there are places you can go. My advice to Westerners, I guess, who haven't visited a country in the Middle East before, would be do your homework. Make sure you are aware of the laws of the land. Be aware of the culture. Don't just rock up on a whim and assume that you're in a holiday resort in Spain or Portugal or some other liberal country. You are not. Qatar is socially conservative, Sharia law applies, so yeah, be advised. But as for me, a person travelling on my own as I often do, I haven't had any trouble, no harassment, no one trying to give me the business. Taxi drivers will beep at you constantly, mind, when you're walking in certain areas. Watch out for drivers generally, actually, here. Like in other parts of the world, it's not the most pedestrian-friendly place, let's say. So keep your eyes open and your wits about you. Particular recommendations? Qatar Beach, which you can get to travelling north on the Metro Red Line. Yeah, lovely place if you fancy a swim or if you just fancy having a walk around the cultural village there. Also the Villaggio Italian style centre at the end of the Metro Gold Line near to the stop Al Azizia. Yeah, it's definitely worth a look around that area. Very fancy place. Alright folks, I'll be heading back to Ireland soon, all things being well anyway. So I'll see you next video, whenever that may be. Peace and best wishes.